everyone. Uh, First of all, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. So before starting my demonstration, I will start it with by the actual final outcome so that it can be relatable to most of us then. See, I'm just clicking on the start button.
Hello, I'm Isha from CA Shubham Patel's office. Excited to welcome you to today's Hackathon Semifinal. Are you facing any issues like taxes, finance, or planning goals? And before we continue, can I get your name?
Hey Isha, I am Shubham Patel. I will talk to you after 3 minutes once I complete my other assignments.
Sure, I'll be right here whenever you're ready to chat. Just let me know when you're back.
Yeah. So guys, this was the final outcome. I will now just slide over to the actual presentation part. So everybody must be knowing that what type of use case or demonstration will be all about. So I am just revolutionizing the consultancy, the most of the main pain area for all the chartered accountant. But before that, I'm just giving you the disclaimer that there is no solicitation intent with all these terms which I will be using in my demonstration. I'm using the deployment in Microsoft Azure Cosmos database, Azure OpenAI API, Azure Static App URL, GitHub, Bhashini API, and Conso. And even my author can talk about the services provided by CH Shubham Patel is just a part of the demonstration part. So moving on to the problem statement, why it is required. So the problem is the universal problem of all the chartered accountant present over here or in the entire universe. So the main problem is, so first of all, imagine yourself in a situation where a client sits in front of you, which is a random client, and ask about the query which has already been discussed with you long back ago as well. So he wants to purchase a car. He wants to ask you a query regarding the whether he can get the GST claim on the purchase of the motor car. Or at the same time, you receive a phone call from another client that, sir, what are the updates in the budget 25? Or you receive one more query from your another client that, sir, I want to start a textile manufacturing plant. So what are the subsidies available to me? And one more thing, that there is one more Google Meet that Google Meet scheduled on your behalf that on regarding the NRI tax planning. So what you will do, this is the entire stressful problem of all the chartered accountants. There is a solution for it. So the solution is the real-time hyper-realistic avatar which can talk to you in any language. Any language means two languages I have integrated first. So which is available 24/7 by 365 days, and it has the extensive knowledge base. Let me first demonstrate again with you. We have kept on hold this Isha we kept her hold for 3 minutes. So let me again, there are options. Let me just have a conversation with her first.
Hello, I'm Isha from CA Shubham Patel's office. Excited to welcome you to today's Hackathon Semifinal. I'd love to know your current situation. Facing any issues with taxes, finance, or planning goals? And before we continue, what's your name?
Hey Isha, I am Shubham Patel. What are the DTAA benefits available for Singapore NRIs?
Hey there. So, NRIs from Singapore can enjoy some great benefits under the Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement DTAA with India. The main perk is that capital gains from Indian mutual funds are exempt from taxation in India, as long as the gains are remitted to a Singapore bank account. You'll also need to provide a tax residency certificate TRC and Form 10F to claim these benefits. If you need help navigating the process, just let me know.
Oh, that's great. But can you tell me about case laws that backs your DTAA claim? Let me just start it again. There is a problem with the microphone. If my microphone is engaged in the Zoom, there is a problem if there is a microphone.
Hi, I'm Isha from CA Shubham Patel's office. Excited to welcome you to the Hackathon Semifinal. Are you facing any issues?
Hey Isha, can you tell me
Hey
the
there.
case
Can you
laws?
tell me your name first?
Yes.
It helps me
Tell
make this a bit more.
Yes, can you tell me the case laws regarding the DTAA benefit? So she can give you the answer in any language in any way. So let me again show you the close this chat and tell you the if I select, there is a voice, I have modulated the two voices and I have also integrated the vernacular and the regional languages as well. So currently I am selecting the Hindi language. So let's see if it works or not. If the live demo is not working, I have also created the screen recording in the morning, just I kept the screen recording of the same.
हेलो, मैं ईशा हूँ, सीए शुभम पटेल के ऑफिस से। आज के हैकाथॉन सेमीफाइनल में आपका स्वागत है। मैं जानना चाहती हूँ कि आपकी वर्तमान स्थिति क्या है। क्या आपको टैक्स, फाइनेंस या अपने अगले लक्ष्यों की प्लानिंग में कोई समस्या हो रही है? और आगे बढ़ने से पहले क्या मैं आपका नाम जान सकती हूँ?
हेलो ईशा, मेरा नाम शुभम है। क्या आईटीआर की ड्यू डेट एक्सटेंड हो चुकी है?
नमस्ते शुभम, मैं ईशा हूँ, सीए शुभम पटेल के ऑफिस से। हाँ, आईटीआर की ड्यू डेट को बढ़ा दिया गया है। अब यह 15 सितंबर 2025 तक है। तुम्हें और जानकारी चाहिए?
नो, दैट्स इट, थैंक यू सो मच, बाय बाय ईशा।
अरे कोई बात नहीं शुभम, तुमसे बात करके अच्छा लगा। बाय बाय और ध्यान रखना।
Okay, so I'm just closing again this demo screen and tell you the most important thing which is backing this thing is the knowledge base. I have prepared the knowledge base in the short format. If somebody is asking the query regarding the capital gains, somebody wants to sell the proper query regarding the capital gain, that model will find the answer first in this thing, that whatever blogs or whatever documents are prepared, on that basis she will find the answer from these documents, then it will give the answer directly in that way. Plus, I have used Microsoft Azure services for deploying my this avatar plus the entire LLM model. I'm using the Open Azure OpenAI resource. There is one more static web app. Static web app is the front end or back end, whatever you say. The entire app is generated in this way, and the source model is the GitHub, where the entire this resource web flows you can see over here. If I click on the action, you can see the web flows of it. You can see the avatar studio or whatever things we have already discussed or whatever I am showing it to you. And the second most important thing is, so let me also show you the few of the important things, that the throughput as well. Throughput is the thing which can tell you the how many number of users can be which is very much related to the Cosmos database. I'm using the Cosmos database for the, or either you can use the vector database as well, where you can see over here I kept the throughput as 400. That means the 400 users can use it simultaneously. And the second important thing is the persona, where you can see actually the persona page is more than 7 pages. So it took me around 550 prototypes or 50 iteration to make the final, or it's still not the final version of it. So these are the things. And then the main important thing was the knowledge base. And let me show you, see, I have kept some recordings of the same. I'm skipping the recording if the mic was working fine, so I can skip it in that way. So concluding that how it works in very simple terms, if it was very technical for you, let's say a client or user wants to interact with the avatar, he will first select the language and ask his query to the avatar. But before that, his speech is converted to text, text is converted to prompt, and then the prompt will be fine-tuned before going to the avatar. Then avatar or my model will find answer in the my data knowledge base, first knowledge base, and then if the answer is not available, it will go to the LLM. This is called the RAG technology, retrieval augmented generation. Once that answer is given, that knowledge base and LLM will be converted to the text output with the help of the web RTC, that is web real-time communication, or web graphic language, which will convert in the 2D and 3D. The response is again fine-tuned, aligned with the knowledge base and persona. But I already told the persona is the most important thing in order to make the conversation between the client and the avatar. The next, it will again make the text to speech in the language of the user, whatever he had asked his query. Then this complete the one cycle of the communication, that everything is happening within the 2 second of that, with the 2 or less than 2 second only. Okay, so for this I'm using the API calls of the API calls from the Azure deployments, Azure OpenAI API, web speech API of the Mozilla, and then the Cosmos database and the GitHub workflows as well. So again, she has come over here
Thank you
to
for watching
conclude
this
my
AI
session.
Hackathon semifinal. This solution isn't just innovation, it's a practical revolution for chartered accountants. Imagine automating client queries,
Okay.
offering
The time has
24/7 expert advice, and scaling your practice without burnout.
super. So way forward, in fact, we can, I'm into it. We can also integrate with the Bhashini API, which is a in-house our own Indian this model, which can have the multiple Indian languages, be it Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, or any North Indian or any South Indian, Central Indian, Bhojpuri language. We can have it in that way. We can make it more human-like, having voice and gesture. Also, we can create a domain-wise expert avatars as well. So other areas where it can create the social impact can be related to the farmers in case of the farming, or the remote patients. If there are the remote patient, it can be used for the it can be used by the HR for interviews, or any malls or any other type of services it can also provide as well. But the main important thing is the chartered accountants consultancy. It can save your time, and it can help you to be live life much less stressful, and definitely it will save your time and make that Lakshmi ji can come to your home as well. So I hope my use case demonstration will benefit my CA fraternity. So signing off from here, your CA Shubham Patel. Over to you, the jury members. Thank you so much. I hope my actually my demonstration was started after 5 p.m. I think it may impact the voting impact as well. So over to you, juries.
Right, right. Thank you, sir. And I think the voting is still going on. It will still
Okay.
go on till our last speaker presents. Now, for this presentation, I would definitely like to say that things which can be done using an LLM and having a creative twist into it, having a AI version talk with you instead of just having a simple text-based chatbot is definitely something which is innovative.
Correct,
So
sir.
good, you did that. So now that brings me to my question: how much time do you think did you take to develop this?
Sir, I am actually started doing this after this after doing my this AICA level 1 course. I started exploring more towards AI, and definitely it took. I did my AICA level 1 in October, but before that I started working on these avatar parts, and definitely it took around more than 6 months to do this thing.
Right. Thank you.
In fact, the majority of the part was taken by the most important time that consumed was related to making the knowledge base and the iterations of the persona. In the avatar's case, the persona was the most important thing.
Yeah, and I think that was my second question, that how frequently, let's say you go ahead and use this for your clients as well. So how frequently do you have to update the knowledge base, or what's your workaround for that in terms of the
See,
updates and everything?
so just last week news was regarding that extension of date. So I have updated the knowledge, knowledge base regarding the date has been extended to 15th of September. So every Saturday or every Sunday, whenever I get time, I can update the knowledge base, whatever the recent news has been appeared. Or if whenever I get the free time after 9 p.m., I can update my knowledge base, update that model's knowledge base.
Thank you. Subha sir?
Yes, indeed, a more fascinating one. What is the TTS model used here?
So text to speech is regarding this Azure text to speech only, sir.
Okay, for the
Yes, the entire deployment, the major
pers-
80% deployment has been made in the Azure, Microsoft Azure only.
okay, very good. I think for the RAG portion, what is the embedding model is used here?
So for RAG, there is a in Azure there is a deployment name AI Doc Intelligence. So where it can retrieve the data from the knowledge base of yours. So it can fetch the information first from the knowledge base. If the knowledge base is if she can if that author can't find answer from that knowledge base, she can go to the Azure's Open AI API where they can fetch the answer.
Okay. Okay. So since Azure is involved, what is the approx cost you would think running it for 1 month or I mean, it's your personal thing. So in the sense,
Currently, sir,
you
I haven't explored it in any commercial way. I'm just demonstrating it for the only
no,
for the hack.
sorry, I didn't ask for commercial pay. This what I meant was, if somebody is trying this out, you have given a thought on how it can. See, the entire uh, objective is to showcase
Correct.
the tech availability, like each of the participants above you, and I mean,
Correct,
the
sir.
person who's going to come is to explain what are the things available and how people can explore it, right? Like you said, after the AICA course, you wanted to pursue this much more and then bring it to this is a fantastic effort, and I completely understand the amount of effort you need apart from your regular work to spend day and night to get this done, and especially error handling, like the other participant said. So, to put it in perspective, uh, I thought what would be this the Azure cost and all we have to spend, or
Correct,
somebody has
sir.
to
In
spend.
fact, then we get the Azure credits by many modes as well. You get the free credits, or you can apply
Mm,
for Azure for startups. Or in fact, if you are building it in GCP as well, Google Cloud
mm.
Console or AWS, you get the free initial credits for using it, so that it can be used just for exploring the same. So one can get it built by that platform as well.
Exactly, that is what I was looking for to get it from your words. So because people will should know that they need not spend it to get it
Yes,
there for the trial versions, so they can get it funded by the respective
yes,
cloud
correct, sir.
providers.
In fact, most of the APIs are open sourced, so
Mhm.
that was the case.
Thank you. Good show.
Thank you so much, sir.
Uh,
Min-
nice work, definitely. Means I'm really impressed with you and other previous presenters. The kind of technology you guys are embedding. It's all these are sophisticated technologies, and I'm impressed, and I'm really feeling very proud. I'm part of ICAI and this AI team. Really impressive, all of you guys. Now, when you come to your technology, you gave example of NRI answering,
Yes, yes,
and I'm based out of UK, and we deal with
yes,
these
sir.
type of matters. And your knowledge base, I can see you have knowledge base. You have kept knowledge base. So NRI or anything dealing with any taxation matter is a complex matter. I give you
Correct,
an
sir.
example of UK. If you're
Hmm.
talking about taxation, or
Hmm.
so residency come in play, domicile comes in play. So how do you get the information? Because if you're giving one question and the avatar or the answer is coming out, or it's giving a para, how do you give the right answer to the question seeker?
So see, this is the most important thing. If any person asks this thing to the Chat GPT, Cloud, or any other model available over here, they can never answer you this thing. If they ask the this thing that whether I can get the DTAA benefit if I am the UAE or Singapore NRI, so if you ask the Chat GPT, it will totally disagree with your point, and it will say that there is a taxability on India only. So what I did, I have made the various blogs which I share with. Actually, I'm having the practice of NRI taxation only. So this is the thing where I have uploaded this document over here. I update the knowledge base of it. First, it will see if you had seen over here that he first go through these. These blogs or these whatever we can say document, it will first go through this thing, then it will if the information is not available with my particular knowledge base, still my knowledge base is more than the total database is more than 500 GB. So if the knowledge it is not available over here, then it can go to the OpenAI's API platform. Just
So
thanks to RAG technology,
I will
due to tokens
I'll
are
add to I will add to my question. Uh, a scenario in India or outside only, like you have 180 days, and these kind of days are there. If you ask somebody, okay, this is the income, somebody is earning whatever, 1
yes, sir.
crore, 2 crore, 5 crores, what's the taxation? It will give a slab. But the taxation
Correct,
depends on the days, the status, and number of multiple things. Then the right
correct.
taxation comes. So is the functionality, it can cross question, it can ask before giving the answer.
Yes, sir, definitely it can cross question. If you actually due to this Zoom's limitation or GPU limitations, my both of the microphone were there was lag in the microphone. If in the first part only, it she asked me about the what are the whether do you want to know more about the documentation part as well. So if I had told that please let me know the documentation which are required to get this DTAA benefit, she could have gone through this thing. But as you rightly said, sir, there is a terminology named as threading of the communication or conversation. So definitely I am working on it, and currently whatever may be the theoretical part, it is able to do that. So whatever we can have a consultancy or call or any Zoom meet, she can take care all of those part. If when it comes to any calculation or any statistical part, we need to I have also prepared the chatbot for it, so where they can have a calculative part. I demonstrated that chatbot in my previous prelims, which was the same on the basis of this. The calculation part can be taken care by the chatbot.
Okay. My second question to you is, you used RAG plus. You said that if you don't get the answer from the knowledge base, it will go to LLM model and research it.
Correct.
So how do you manage hallucination over there when it goes to uh, LLM models?
So the first thing is I'm trying to uh, curate more and more toward the my knowledge base, or the knowledge base which I have prepared over here. The knowledge base, in fact, the knowledge base I have curated the GST FAQs, income tax FAQs. In fact, I have also created the master blog as well. If the somebody asks the query related to income tax, that to income tax, if the query is relevant only to the other sources or PGBP, so PGBP in itself has the this number of blogs or it. So I'm trying to make it more and more towards accuracy, so that the hallucination can be made negligence.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Right. So thank you, Shubhamji.